And I remember seeing my father cry. My dad was a cop. My dad was a tough guy.
Hey everybody, welcome back to American Latino TV. I'm your host, Carolina Trejos. Up next, Frankie Loyal is the actor who plays the role of Hank Loza on Mayans MC, a spin-off of the original FX series Sons of Anarchy. Frankie plays the role of the sergeant-at-arms of the Mayans Motorcycle Club, where his intense performances have stood out in this landmark series. Now, unlike many of the other performers, Frankie Loyal is actually a lifelong biker, plus a former punk rocker. But let's let him tell you all. Right here on American Latino TV is Frankie Loyal.
He was one of the good ones. He understood. He understood brotherhood.
Hi, I'm Frankie Loyal. I play Hank Loza on the Mayans MC.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm not trying to cause you or your daughter any more pain.
He is basically the muscle and the protector of the club. As much as he's the muscle, he definitely has to be level-headed. I mean, he actually has to be the calmest one in the group, non-reactive as much as possible. And, you know, his job is to protect the president, vice president at any cost. Well, as far as, you know, it being a Latino ensemble, I think it's great, but I think we're just a component in the realm of humans. I try to take a colorblind perspective. I mean, we're Latinos telling a story about, you know, a Latino demographic in a motorcycle club, but I think it's more to kind of let people in on that world as opposed to, you know, we're this and you're that. I really just try to take it as artistic integration, so to speak. So I'm glad to be part of it. The cool thing about Mayans is we get to show the humanity for each character, and I like that a lot. There's layers and complexities, and I like that. You know, they're people. The game changer for me was an episode of Barney Miller. It was an episode called The Hero. And there was Chano, who was a plainclothes cop who responded to a bank robbery. And he had shot 2 people in the process and killed them. And in the scene, I saw this humor where he was with Hal Linden, Barney Miller, and there's this elephant in the room, and it's comedic, but it's a very sad scene. And I remember seeing my father cry. My dad was a cop. My dad was a tough guy. I was just sort of like, I don't understand how this could be funny, a funny TV show, but yet people are crying and there's something, it just messed with me, but I was like, I think I want to do that. But you know, like I said, that was, you know, people want to be astronauts, so they want to be the president. It was something that was kind of planted in my brain, so to speak. But that definitely was something that really did it for me in high school. I was in trouble and I was put in drama class as a punishment. I had a teacher, Mrs. Cunningham, who told me, you have something here if you stick with it and stop getting in trouble. That was the first adult that I had, and you know, outside of my parents, that actually told me I could do something worthwhile. I eventually came back around and did it. You know, I never got a chance to thank her because she passed away a year before Mayans. It's a street punk band that we're definitely inspired by bands like The Clash and Champ 69 and Skinflix. They're just, it's a working class, you know, street punk band, which is different than certain genres of punk rock. Very influenced by old English bands. You know, the bands that influenced us they were playing around the same time the Sex Pistols were. Which, by the way, FX is putting out a Sex Pistols film. I'm pretty excited about that series, that pistol that's coming out. I'm pretty psyched about that, yeah. I don't know, I just went off course here, but yeah, I saw the billboard on the way over here. But the band got a couple records out. Elgin's putting a couple of our songs in one of the upcoming episodes, and I'm actually kind of stoked on that. I had to stop the band once we started Mayans because I wanted to be 100% in on Mayans and not have any distractions. I think I was always sensitive. I just think I put a big wall up, and that's something you shouldn't do on any level, especially artistically or in life. I just think I was in a different place where you had your guard up. So I'm glad that, you know, every day sometimes there's a big chip away at those walls. So yeah.